Hi, everybody. I'm Donna, and I've got Promise with me today, and just going to walk you guys through a little bit of a wellness check for a horse that you might be bringing onto property, or if you're considering purchasing a horse, this would be your very beginning initial assessment of that horse. So, just to review, I'm not going to go over it again in demonstration, but just to review, your heart rate on your horse should be 36 to 40 beats per minute. For their respiration, you're looking for 8 to 16 per minute. And then for their temperature, you want to be looking at between 99 and 101. And it's good for you to have a baseline and know what's normal for your horse because each horse may vary a little bit. But what we want to look at today is called capillary refill time. And it's just a real simple, quick little test. You want to look at their mouth, open up, get to that upper. Now I'm pushing, whoops, I slipped. I'm pushing really hard trying to blanch that out white. And then when I let go, she had like immediate refill. So she's totally good. Can you show one more time? Yep. So you just lift up and then push. I just got to push under. She's so slippery. And then let go and return to normal color. And what you're looking for is that return to normal color in less than 2 seconds. And hers was instant. Another thing you want to look for, you're looking to see if the horse is dehydrated at all, is a skin pinch test. I can get some skin. And it goes back down immediately. If that stayed tinted, you'd be looking at some dehydration issues. Another thing you always want to look at is just that overall condition of the horse. She's got a nice shiny coat. She doesn't have any cuts or blemishes. I don't see any scurf or rain rot, so she's looking really good. I always want to look at their nose. Is it nice and clean? Is there any issue going on there? I want to look at the eye, and I actually want to like really look into the eye. As a child, my mare got a grass burr in her eye. So I actually want to peel that back and take a good, nice look. That's a beautiful eye. I also had a gelding that he was a big paint, and he had that little cancerous growth in there that we had to have vetted a couple of times. So just different things you're looking for there. You want to check their ears. Is there any head shyness? If so, why? I'm always checking mine here for ticks. So that's just another good thing to check. And then you're always looking at legs. You're looking for any inflammation or heat. Is that hoof nice and cool? Hopefully you don't feel any of that digital pulse in there. Everything is fine there. And then you want to do a check on your gut sounds. And this is something good to know if you ever have a horse that you suspect of colic. So we're going to check 4 quadrants on our horse, 30 seconds at a time. On this left side, I'm going to check, let me get my phone here, up here. And this is going to be small intestine or your upper colon, just for 30 seconds. And I want to hear 1 to 3 gut sounds per minute. So if I get 1 in my 30, there's a rumble at 11 seconds. There's another little one. And I always think it should sound like rocks rolling down a river. If it's too excessive, okay, I'm going to stop. There's my time. If it's too excessive, you might be dealing with a spasmodic colic. If you don't hear any gut sounds, then you probably got an impaction or possibly peritonitis. So we want to do the same thing down here and listen. And this is our lower left colon. Same thing, 1 to 3 sounds per minute. And then I'm just going to stop short here so you get the idea. But then on the right side, in this same area, I'm going to be listening for that cecum and then that lower large colon over there on the right-hand side. So those are just some overall good checks that you want to do, especially if you're looking at purchasing a horse. But if you're looking at purchasing, you need to do a full pre-purchase exam with a vet that's non-biased. So just keep those things in mind, do a basic wellness check, and then get the vet in to do a real thorough one. Thanks for watching, guys.